first.
The right kit changes everything. With the right kit, you're ready for anything. United, connected, unstoppable. Whatever your sport, we are your sporting partner. Creating your kit your way. For every team, for every challenge, for every aspiration. Feel seen, feel ready, feel part of the team. Kit on, game on.
Well, good morning, come afternoon, everyone, and welcome to HAILEBURY. It's a blustery day here, right on this beautiful first team pitch, which has seen the likes of Argentina and the USA train here when the World Cup came in 2015. It's a fantastic place to play rugby, and well, it's even taken up a standard or so in the last few years. The turf is in fine form, as are the hosts for a huge game. There's already been 10 block fixtures in the game of rugby against OUNDLE so far today. They are the opponents for this huge double header. You're going to be here all afternoon because after the rugby we switch over to the hockey on the field behind us out of sight. We will be switching on to a different live stream at that time, but let's not worry about that just yet because we've got a huge game of schoolboy rugby between a HAILEBURY side in top form. But they're taking on OUNDLE, and I'm going to bring in an OUNDLE representative to have a chat to us here. Zarata, how are you? Welcome to HAILEBURY. How do you feel? How's the mood in the camp? Big away day for OUNDLE today.
Oh, good. Beautiful setting. First game on the camera. Looking forward to it, all of us. Yeah, had a good win against Oakham. Couple of narrow defeats, but we've always thought that we could have won those games. So looking forward to put one over on HAILEBURY today. Absolutely.
All the games have been close, but against HAILEBURY, only one win since 2015. For this OUNDLE side, 6 defeats in there, but last year was the win. How many of those players from that huge game last year have stuck around, and how important are those senior players going to be today?
Yeah, we still got about 5, 6, 7, but it's quite a lower six heavy team. But the under 16s last year, we had a great game here, won by 20 odd points, so we're hoping it'll be a good close game.
Absolutely, that's a great setup, and as we've said, beautiful surroundings, but it's rather windy. How's that going to play into OUNDLE's game today?
Yeah, well, look, we like to play through the hands, but it's going to have to be, I think, forward heavy today. Yeah, it'll be tricky, but it should be good fun.
Thanks very much for speaking to us, Zarata. Appreciate it. Back into the warm-up for the OUNDLE substitute, and I'm going to bring in the vice-captain for the host, George Johnston, to have a chat from a HAILEBURY perspective. Come on in, George. Well, this is a huge day in HAILEBURY's calendar. The double header as well. We're going to have great support from the school. How do all the lads feel about the school getting behind them here?
I mean, there's nothing more exciting than the next gen game to get you up for it. Everyone's so excited. Hopefully a big crowd come out today. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's a paid actor, George Johnson, as well as being vice-captain. Appreciate the coverage there. And, well, great start to the season for HAILEBURY. Really good results. Huge win against local rivals Berkhamsted. After that result midweek as well, where they really gave it to NSB, it's got to make the group feel confident.
Yeah, I feel like the manner in which we won that game really set us in good tone. It's going to push us forward to win this game. I've never been more excited. Can't wait.
Well, at number 8 yourself, OUNDLE have just said that it's going to be a forwards game, but that does play in for HAILEBURY. We've got some really talented players in the pack.
Yeah, we've got some great. Number 6 and 7, Elwood and Emilio, nothing gets past them. If you get a hit, you're feeling it.
Well, really up for it, George. Great to hear from you. I'll let you rejoin the warm-up as well. I'm going to head up to the gantry in about a minute's time to introduce you to our 2 HAILEBURY co-commentators, as well as take you through the teams. Kickoff is due at past.
right kit changes everything. With the right kit, you're ready for anything. United, connected, unstoppable. Whatever your sport, we are your sporting partner. Creating your kit, your way. For every team, for every challenge, for every aspiration. Feel seen, feel ready, feel part of the team. Kit on, game on.
First. First.
Here we go then, it's our first of two huge double headers here at HAILEYBURY against OUNDLE. 10 games of rugby across the age groups for these sides, but this is the one that matters the most. It's the first team fixture on the main pitch, and let's have a look at the two sides competing in the contest today. So the hosts, HAILEYBURY School, who've had a fantastic start to the season. Ollie Firth and Tim Luckrock starts in the front row with the captain, George Brand, the Welsh international at hooker. Sam Small and Ruben Gillam are both wearing number 5, but head boy Gillam's got his scrum hat on to help us out. Emilio Christofis starts in the back row with Elwood. Harrison Hales, both big hitters, and vice captain George Johnson rounds out the pack, a classy player. Leo Davis starts at scrum half, the wicketkeeper batsman from Essex under 18, with Will Grace at fly half. Blake Milne and Ed Wright start in the centres with Jack Ansell on one wing and Charlie Wedge on the other, man of the match in their opening game of the season against Felsted. Sam Sofalua starts at fullback. And let's have a look at the away side here. Last names only for OUNDLE, but that's enough to identify them here out on the field. 3 C's in the front row, Chem, Campbell and Crown, coached by Vili Masai, the head coach for OUNDLE, 36-time Tongan international hooker. Toriati, whose sister's taking part in the hockey later in the row, alongside Lyle, Imre, Zhang and Nath of the Northampton State, starts at number 8. Well, fly half Wilson of the Northants cricket is out, so the captain Anam steps into his place at 10 with Salt at 9. Karpanos, the Saints winger, moves into the centres alongside Miller, 2 Northampton players in the centre. That means Hayward on one wing, Lynch at fullback, and a first team debut for Ogunmonyi on the other wing. Well, now an opportunity to introduce you to our 2 co-commentators. I am joined by Saracens Ben Parker and just general first team rep across the board, Tommy Theffel. Tommy, thanks for joining us. You've managed to climb up on the gantry one-armed as well, so good work.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's great to be. So it's great to be here today. You know, watching the boys bring the support. Hopefully, our commentary isn't too shambolic, but I'll pass you on to Ben quickly.
Yeah, I think everyone's so excited today. We've been waiting for this. Last season we had Stonehenge game, and again this is our opportunity to show what we've got.
Well, Ben, it's such a shame that you can't be out there this afternoon, but you'll be cheering the boys on. What do you make of the side and how they line up today?
I think the boys are strong. You know, our centre partnership is good. Blake Milne has been kicking great this season, and I trust Sam Sofalui playing 15. I trust him in his abilities, and he's a great player.
Of course, that tour to South Africa pre-season with this side has kept the team together. Milne had a good time out there. Good story for Charlie Wedge, where he went to take a quick line out, and instead of chucking it into play, he tapped and goed. And well, it was well received by the locals in Joburg, that bit of skill.
Yeah, no, I'll answer that one. Yeah, it was kick to Charlie on the touch line, and Charlie, being Charlie and not sort of reading the rule book, tried to tap and go, which got a few laughs on the side. But he has learnt the rules since then. So
There'll be no laughs today, though. As you can see, Haileybury are huddled right underneath that beautiful building to our left-hand side. This is such a fantastic venue for a game of schoolboy rugby. Tommy, the grounds here just stunning, and it must be a joy to represent a school like Haileybury.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, terrace, what we've got in front of us here, but then also pavilion, the first team cricket pitch, just all the pitches. Turf Andy, I'll give him a shout out, and his team, you know, they're on here sort of most mornings, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning, set up these sort of, I mean, just like professional like pitches for us to have the privilege to come play on.
Well, there they are then, the final few words from the senior leaders. It's been a fine season for Haileybury so far, as we've already said, and the history as well in this fixture backs up the hosts, who have won 6 of the last 7 meetings, and the start to the season as well, so bright with that win over Felsted. A loss to Stamford, but they're a very talented side. The highlight, though, is their win over the local rivals Berkhamsted by 37-34. What a game that was, Ben. I mean, they're such a strong side, Berkhamsted. How on earth did Haileybury get one over them?
Well, I think Berkhamsted recently have had some great players through Saracens. There have been some injuries, but I think the boys really had passion on that day. Everyone turned up, everyone was focused, and we were ready to go.
Well, they look sharp coming out from underneath the school main building there, led out by the skipper, George Brandt, Welsh under-18 international. And just like Oundle, they're straight onto the pads. This is going to be an absolute blockbuster of a game. Haileybury perhaps are the favourites. Oundle haven't had the run of fixtures so far. A defeat to Uppingham, their 3rd in a row against those local opponents. And then a loss as well to Rugby, who are a vastly improved side, spearheaded by the England fly half Oscar Talbot. But a win against Oakham in the first round of the Cup will hand them some hope, as well as a couple of really handy Northampton players right in the heart of the team. So finally, Haileybury will take their place. Got to say, Tommy, to have a coach like Michael Owen at the helm, not only has he been here for a good length of time and well established himself, he's got such a wealth of experience, captain of Wales, captain of the Lions, and he leads a very relaxed outfit, and that is a remarkable feat for a side of such talent.
Yeah, I think Mr. Owen, or Mo as we call him, yeah, he's an unbelievable bloke. I think as a housemaster as well, he's phenomenal with all the boys, but he lets his sort of first team side, he lets them go out there and just express themselves. You know, there isn't too much pressure on them, and it just helps lead the boys to perform and play at their best.
Well, there's a real calm here at Haileybury ahead of kickoff. I think it's going to light up rather quickly. It will be the host kicking us off in the maroon and white from right to left against the all-white of Oundle. With that red trim, a very famous strip it is, but they'll be receiving kickoff here. First nudge from Will Grace, the fly half. The first of 2 huge games here across the school, with hockey to come later on, but the first task is laid at the door of the first 15 as they kick off here against Oundle. It's hung up high into the overcast skies here and claimed calmly on the 22. Nice early break for Oundle, flicked off the deck, ball goes backwards, says our match referee Jacob Ford, and Oundle will have the first bit of possession, and it's a turnover, and it's a bright start for Haileybury.
Emilio Christophes, that one I think, so sharp just around the breakdown.
And it's in the hands of the fly half again, Will Grace. He's got a big boot on him. And the wind is really howling here. It's sort of moving across the pitch at the moment with a slight support in Haileybury's favour. And we'll see how that affects the lineouts of George Brandt. 2 tries against Berkhamsted in that win. He is some player and will likely have a huge impact on this game as well as the rest of Haileybury's season. First throw of the game to come from Brandt. And they go to the tail for the head boy Ruben Gillam, but it's been picked off by Oundle and flung into midfield. It pops up rather unkindly under the post, but this is a great response to drive it out towards the 22. Okay, Oundle have it back. Scrappy start to the game. Anam just tips it on. Let's see if anyone can get a hold of this contest. Still looking to play in a dangerous area, and the ball's gone forward there, so HAILEBURY will have it back. Well, that's an interesting decision to try and play out from your 22 like that. Good intent, but it hasn't worked out this time.
Yeah, nice double shot coming in there. We'll let George blame that first line out through on the wind, but hopefully he can correct himself this time.
Got that giant oak tree behind him now to shield him from the weather, and it's a fine throw to pick out Gillam again, and straight to the maul they go, and it's well formed here, and the players are piling in. The whole pack have made their way into the maul. It's a pick and go to the left-hand side. It's held up over the line by OUNDLE.
Goal line drop.
A devastating first maul there, great yardage to it. Maybe the decision to peel away came a little early.
Whenever you're ready, please.
You saw after they tried to play out OUNDLE there, Jamie Leonard just had a few words with his bench there. He's been here since 2021 now, former London Irish and Worcester player in the Premiership. Sofalue with the ball at the back, and here's Brandt looking to rumble on from the backfield. Brought down by Chen. Big prop for OUNDLE today. And here's Johnston. Still going, Johnston. Takes 2 men to bring him down in the end. Should be some quick ball here for Davis, and it's chipped over the top.
Play on backwards.
Bounces unkindly, but collected by the captain, Adam.
Thank you.
Quick ball from Salt. And lovely offload, and OUNDLE goes straight through. There's just a sweep and a beat. Great acceleration. Chopped down on the 22. Quick offload, but well collected there. I think it's Sang in the back row. Driving on still for OUNDLE. What a start to the game. Adam, quick tip through the forwards again. Another carry over the gain line. Salt, Anam. Chen, well met by Brandt behind the gain line. A ferocious shot by the skipper, straight back to his feet. Offside though, so Anam gives the tip. And it's a good carry by big Imre in the back row. A little show and go, good line speed from HAILEBURY to close down the space there for Miller. And in the end, the ball goes forward. And HAILEBURY survive for now, but it's a penalty.
Energetic start, that one. Some lovely offloads there from OUNDLE, I must say. But good defensive line speed from the boys, and hopefully they can keep that up for the rest of the game.
Shot called. Well, there's been over 200 points scored in the last 4 meetings between these two sides. Almost 200 in the last 3. They've been tri-fest at every turn. But the option from the Northampton Saints centre, Miller, is to knock over 3 from dead centre on the 22. Should be regulation, Ben.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. I think for OUNDLE, it's important to get up on the scoreboard early. For the last few games, HAILEBURY been down in the first moments, but we always find a way to come back, and I'm sure this will be no different.
Okay, it's gone all the way, dead 22.
Off target from the kick. Well, the wind is having an impact on the contest. That was the line breaker. Lovely offload.
So make sure we start on, please. Start
on.
on.
The fly half.
Pulse.
Penalty was given for offside in the end. It's been hooked up into the air. Backwards from Miller. And here's Anam. Starting at 13 before the late change. Moved him to fly half. Salt down the blind side. Rolls out of the contact. The ball is loose and on the deck. And somehow OUNDLE have fallen onto it. Salt's got it back again. Anam from the base. Great line! And it's another piercing run for OUNDLE. And this time it's Nath of the Northampton Saints who finds the tip pass. Sofalue with a fantastic tackle. Sofalue somehow got back, but still OUNDLE have momentum. What a tackle by the fullback. No right to keep him out from that kind of range. And it's great line speed. This time it's Christophis again. OUNDLE still have it. Nath with another strong carry. The Saints number 8.
Still in. It's your man, it's your man.
Salt. Still through the forwards. That's a fine carry. The latch is on.
No offside lines.
The ball's come loose. And I think Brandt's dropped onto it, but it's still with OUNDLE.
Use white.
That's it. Push pick.
You can barely see the ball in that sea of white shirts. But it's a pick and go. Upright from Crown.
Use your man, please. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. Advantage
Chen. Penalty advantage for OUNDLE here. HAILEBURY on the back foot. Another pick and go. Denied entry. by Ruben Gillam.
George.
But early words here for the captain. Well, we have to have a talk about that tackle from Sofalua.
Yeah, not the biggest bloke on the pitch, but God, you know, the heart he gives and sort of, yeah, to bring down Oundle's, I think number 8 it was, yeah. Fine tackle, and then just the work from the boys there, unfortunately creeping offside, but some lovely double shots coming in.
Jacob Ford just telling the skipper, George Brandt, that no more penalties in this area can be given away. Well, here is Crown with the ball at his feet. You've got Toriati there in support. It's a fine carry from Crown. Here's Chen! He's the quickest to react. And he crashes over, but he's knocked it on. Oh, no. From inches out, it was quick thinking from Chen. But I just don't think he could keep a hold of it at the base of the breakdown. And HAILEBURY somehow survived.
Yeah, I think the boys have got lucky there. Not much he could do. He's dropped the ball, and that's given us another opportunity to attack. Hopefully we can get rid of the ball here and get ourselves in a good attacking position and score some points. We don't want to get down too early.
Almost caught George Johnston napping there. Round the fringes. Oundle come close. It's a good scrum in response as well. Here comes the clearance from Will Grace. Plenty of distance on it. And, well, that's a good defensive option for HAILEBURY. Oundle come knocking on the door, but they leave empty-handed from their first visit to the 22.
Yeah, good left boot that from Will. Kicking to that far side, especially with the wind, will be pretty crucial today. But again, the boys really good defending on our own line.
But it will be an Oundle line out, the first of the day for Campbell.
Let's go.
Plenty of height there to pick out. Toriati is the obvious option.
Hold, Red, hold.
And it's a clean line out for Oundle. And here's Anam at first receiver. And it's going to be Nath who takes another strong carry.
No hands now.
Round the corner comes Chen. It's skipped out for Anam instead. Oh, lovely soft hands. And Lynch from fullback makes some good yards.
Release tackler.
His older brother, a fresher at Oxford University, is the starting fly half for them this season. Another good carry through the forwards. Anam. Show and go. And Karpanos, who's come off his wing to start at centre today. Over the top. Oh, but it's a Hail Mary pass. And it just finds the soft turf here at HAILEBURY. But a round of applause from Jamie Leonard, because it's a good-looking attack from Oundle. HAILEBURY need to keep a bit of ball in hand here.
Yeah, a bit ambitious that last pass, but yeah, the Oundle, I must say, really come with intent and energy, and hopefully the boys can match that or one-up it.
As we said in the build-up, they were victorious here last season, 41-31, a fine game of rugby that did go Oundle's way, and that was their first win since pre-COVID. Here comes HAILEBURY with a bit of possession, but it's inside their own half, and they're kicking into the wind here. It is now blowing from left to right. Not that you needed me to explain that with the direction of that kick. Brandt so close to getting onto it, but in the end just knocked forward.
Knocked by Red, scrum, white ball.
Oh, the wind just blew a gale at the wrong time there, right as the kick came in.
That's going to be your mark,
from Will Grace. Brandt did well to get up to it from the deflection, really, but he couldn't keep a hold.
Flat back for me, okay?
Another scrum.
If we're going upwards. Keep that back flat, please.
Ford giving a bit of direction to the Oundle front rowers.
2 seconds. Boys, really clear cut, please. Really clear cut.
Yeah, a big defensive set here needed from the boys, especially with that Oundle centre partnership, which has proved to be pretty good in the start of this game.
Hard runners coming from number 8 and from the 2 centre channels, and it's another powerful scrum for Oundle. Anam. Miller off the deck, beautiful offload from Miller. Karpanos busting through.
No.
Brandt over it, denied this time.
You've got the ball.
Through the forwards they go. It's Nath with another strong carry up to the gain line. Quick ball for Salt. Miller into traffic. Dragged towards the 22. No turnover this time. Anam. Big Toriati. Karpanos. Pass is just behind there. Always backwards. Off the deck from Zhang. And Haywood. Driven back. Ball comes loose. Brand drops upon it.
Diving on the motion ball. Pause. No, so through the mark. Okay. Number 7,
it was Harrison Hales in the end who hit the deck there.
You just can't dive on an emerging ball, okay?
And diving over the ball there. This is a big chance for Oundle there. Their best of the game, a line out from this kind of range, other than that penalty which they couldn't convert. Well, Ben, Haileybury starved of possession at the moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're spending a lot of time defending in our half, but you know, we've practiced and we've trained, and we know that when we do have the ball in attack and we're in our 22, we have to get rid. And today, I mean, the wind is not really letting us doing that so much, but we'll have to see what we can do.
George.
Hopefully we can win the ball from this line out and get rid of it and get ourselves in attacking position.
Defence not necessarily Haileybury's strong point. They tend to outscore opponents. 26-23 in the opening game.
Stay, red.
Conceded 33 in the second, but put 37 on Berkhamsted in their last outing. Well, there you could hear it from the Haileybury players. Just dropped at the back of that maul as Oundle looked to get rolling.
Got possession here.
That's twice they've coughed up possession in a dangerous area. They may come to rue those missed opportunities, Tommy.
Yeah, no, I think they will. I think that might have been George Johnson at the back of that maul. That's something he's really been working on. Not being the biggest side, that's something we've had to work on, but the boys like to play a quick brand of rugby and use those quick boys out wide.
Leo Davis will feed this scrum. Scrums that have gone Oundle's way at the moment, but the free kick for the hosts.
You must maintain the gap, please. Early push. Pardon?
Just encroaching on the gap there.
Here.
And it's a quick tap. Off goes Brandt, little show and go for the skipper, and he fends off the first man. And Brandt gets his arm round the potential defender to steal a few more yards. Quick ball here. Sofalua gets the pass away. Ansel out on the wing. Oh, it's been ripped away.
Okay, White 8, no hands, no hands. No,
stolen
away.
by Oundle.
Play.
Well, that was a... well, you've got to give credit to Jacob Ford there. He was desperate just to let the game continue, but Oundle were unable to let it go, and now it's 2 penalties in quick succession. Well, you love to see it from a referee. Oundle came in illegally there, but he said, no, just play. Just keep the game going.
Okay, they've had a warning now.
But Oundle wouldn't let them do it, and it's 2 penalties on the bounce, and here a warning for Anand, the captain.
I'm asking you to leave the ball. You must leave it. Okay, you didn't. We played the penalty. You've got to be responsive, please. Okay, just make sure we're reinforcing that message as well.
Tommy, what do you make of that from Jacob Ford? Just keen to let the boys play.
Yeah, I think that's how it should be done. You know, rugby should be played well, quick, and a quick brand of rugby is what we like to play, and hopefully Will can nudge us as close to their trial as possible.
Now, safety first in the swirling wind, but it will be a line out just shy of the 22.
Red ball.
Yeah, full faith in George here that he hits his man.
They've got the towering Toriati in the way here, Oundle. So to the tail is the right option, but in the swirling weather here, the lift just falters at the last moment, but it is excellently flicked back towards Haileybury. Off goes Will Grace with a carry, the fly half. And now through the forwards, Brandt with a short line. Harrison Hale's in support, the wind is really howling now. Interception! Oh, just about gathered by Miller, who gets the pass away to Anam, who puts it down.
Bit ambitious that from James Lucknock or Jimbo, as you like to call him. I think keep it tight, that would be my advice.
James Lucknock, who also qualifies for Portugal, which is an avenue I'm sure he'd love to pursue. At that time, with the wind as well, which seemed to have held the pass in the air there, Miller did really well to hold on, looking to play freely. In the end, just a scrum for Haileybury, so not a bad end result here. Tommy, good platform.
Yeah, hopefully the boys can use one of our moves and secure the first points of the game.
Well, Sofalua has come right to the edge here, and it is out the back. Hard line from Wedge, wearing 13, but on the wing today. Driven back by Oundle. Davis. Johnston still going. Finds the offload as well. And Brandt takes it in again here, the industrious captain. Out the back they go, but it's been put down. And a nice offload. And here's the debutant.
Work hard, please. Back foot.
Wearing number 20 today, Ogumwonyi. And he does keep a hold. It's a nice offload through the forwards. And an excellent drive from Toriati. To the blind side they go. Plenty of space here for Salt. That's a fine tackle. It had to be perfect to knock the ball out of possession there, because Oundle were only moving in one direction. Really got caught short side on the far side there. The little snipe,
Red ball.
Ben, really had Haileybury in trouble.
Yeah, just step across.
Yeah, I think I'm not too sure what the defence was there from Ruben Gillum, our head of school. Interesting tackle technique, but you know, I'm sure he'll make up for it. He's a tall bloke. The line-outs always go well. He always manages to get it back for us. But on days like this where it's not so easy, we'll have to see what we can do.
Crucial tackle from the other number 5 in the meantime, Sam Small. A frankly hilarious name for a second row, and he is nicknamed Big as well in the camp, which I'm glad that that's been taken on.
We'll go again, same mark,
yeah, we do like to call him Big. He's definitely not small. 100-odd kegs at the moment, but he's come into the side this year, and he's just been a great addition and a great all-round bloke.
And a fantastic tackle there to dislodge possession for Oundle, who still, at the moment, seem to have started the brightest, the away side here. Tough conditions, a couple more jackets zipped up here in the comm box, as it's a nice move. And that pass is beyond Sofalua, who does really well to get back and reclaim possession. Somehow finds an offload as well. Fine work from Sofalua. Not much to work for the number 15 at the moment.
Okay, White away.
It's a good carry by
Timing, please.
Jack Ansell, wearing number 9, but on the wing today. A swirling kick, he's managed to clear the fullback. Great work, Lynch has to backpedal. Here goes Lynch with a bit of broken field. Well, Brandt looks to get the tap tackle in, but Lynch stays on his feet, and this could spell danger for Haileybury.
Significantly.
What a shot that was from, I think it was Charlie Wedge who came flying in. Offload, intercepted, up goes the linesman's flag.
First, red ball. Okay, we've gone into touch.
Lynch was flying there.
Red line out.
And then all of a sudden he wasn't. What a hit. Completely legal as well.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately he found a bigger bloke in Will Grace. Great shot, and then just great work from the boys to get the line out.
Oh, it's not often your fullback, your fly half, sorry, gets stuck in like Will Grace has so far today.
He's on side.
That's actually some lovely hands again though from Oundle. These offloads are dangerous. It's another line break, but still no end product for Oundle. Frustrating start to the game for them. Clean line out, no contest, and the maul is formed. Pile-in is the call from the head boy, Ruben Gillum. Brought down there, but legally so, and the ball is available, so a chance for them to exit. Almost held up there by Oundle. It's again fly half, Will Grace getting stuck in. Physical presence so far, and then looking for the offload there. Lucock always backwards. Wedge.
Come this way.
Ball secure to the short side. Lucock again. This time takes on Anham.
Okay, back foot now, please. Clear and honest.
Too many bodies in the breakdown, so they might not have the numbers elsewhere. So Brandt takes it in. Quick ball though for Davis. Grace. Wide pass, it's gone backwards again. Sofalua manages to sweep up excellently well.
No advantage, deliberate knock.
And in the end it was a deliberate knock-on that forced the dislodged ball.
Just here for me.
Well, Sofalua in the build-up, they described him as being a little Jason Robinson-like with his footwork. One thing about him that seems really noticeable here is he's so good at sweeping up those loose balls. There's been time and time again he's been asked to clean up a real mess at the back, and he's doing excellently well, the fullback.
Yeah, fantastic sportsman. Bit of a hot stepper as well. Great sevens player, so he'll be exciting at Roslyn for us.
Just about held on to there by Miller in the midfield for Oundle. Counter drive from Haileybury, looking to cause a nuisance there. Flying through the breakdown, I think taking the 9 on there. And it's going to be more than just a penalty here for Haileybury.
No, thank you.
Let's have a listen.
Obviously, when we're down there, okay, we're talking about 2 minutes offside. Okay, this player's come from an offside position, trying to slap the ball down, and he's not responding to my calls.
Was the issue him offside? Or
offside, but also I gave.
A similar one where,
I know, but I gave him the chance to retreat, and he's not listening. Okay.
Well, clear again from Jacob Ford. Too many offsides in the early stages of this game, and that was a needless one in midfield. A yellow card. Haileybury down to 14, and they're already under pressure, Tommy. This could spell danger for the hosts.
Yeah, a bit of bad discipline there from Frithlar, as we like to call him, but hopefully he'll be on the pitch soon, and I know he'll be rearing to go again.
Well,
You were on a warning for too many offsides.
little breather for the front rower.
And played the ball illegally, yeah.
And now from the maul, Oundle have looked sharp
Boys, just think about how quickly
when they've managed to keep hold of clean ball at the base. Certainly got the targets in there. Line out Lee Toriati again. Wants possession up front.
Hold.
And grabs it away from Gimel and then played wide. Another frightening collision in midfield.
Penalty advantage.
And this time it's given a touch high from Harrison Hales. Beautiful hands again. Oh, and it's to the edge. But it's just been put forward there by Hayward.
Time off.
Nice work from Ogunwonmi in there again. He's the man on the overlap. And still giving the pass to create some space. The debutant winger. What a place to make your debut as well in a game like this. Well, player just come off slightly worse for wear from that hit. I think it was a touch high from Elwood Harrison Hales. That's what the penalty advantage was for. So we're already down to 14 and now another penalty against them here.
Yeah, not one to back out old Elwood. He definitely, or Woody as we like to call him, not a lot goes on upstairs when he's playing rugby, but he will, yeah, go at anything.
Nothing wrong with a one-track mind at number 7. Fine back rowers have come out of these two schools. Nick Ezekwe, former Haileybury student, and the Curry brothers, of course, Tom and Ben, both coming out of Oundle. Tom in action for Sale yesterday against Bath. Good pedigree through that Saracens Academy as well. Jamie George also coming through the Haileybury ranks alongside the US international Chris Wiles. A slight break in play, but the Oundle man back to his feet. So we will be moving quickly here. What kind of messages do you think Michael Owen, the former Wales and British and Irish Lions captain, is imparting at this moment?
I think definitely trying to get into their half. I think we have been playing in our half a bit too much, so that'll definitely be part of the message. Get it long and then hopefully play up there and keep it a bit tighter, I think.
Let's go to
There's phases where we have looked good, but I think just tighten up a bit and trust those sort of ball carriers and then hopefully get it wide.
High tackle.
Good to see the Oundle mount on his feet and hopefully
they've called a scrum option for the penalty.
Well, he seems to be walking off comfortably enough.
Sorry?
But Jamie Leonard was very animated in that huddle as well, the head coach and director of rugby.
You don't have one to start with at all? Okay, we'll swap him in.
Formerly from of Hill House in Doncaster.
He's been briefed, so I'm happy.
He was also coaching at club level there. Then was the director of rugby at Marlborough College in Malaysia, promoting rugby in Asia. Here's the shot on Salt. On Nath it was. It's certainly upright from Harrison Hales. Both players going in at standing order.
If they want to play with 8, you need to match. Let's go, please. Let's go.
And Spencer has come on in the back row to replace the Northampton Saints number 8. That is a loss for Oundle. He was a fantastic ball carrier in this first half. Spencer given a chance, plenty of time for him to play. Oundle have chosen to scrum down with 8, so Haileybury have to respond. The ball is loose, and it's a good scrum from Haileybury.
9, if we can play away 9, let's try. I can see it's a bit congested, okay?
And Tommy, that's a bit better at the set piece.
Let's try and play away.
Yeah, I'm a lot better from the boys, getting a good drive going. Hopefully they can follow that up and win the penalty.
Just come across. Thank you.
Spot of rain as well, as the wind is really howling here. And it's howling at Oundle's back now, so come the second half, Haileybury will have a bit of momentum from the elements. Scrum in a promising position for the away side, looking for their second win on the bounce against Haileybury in 2 years. It's Spencer with a quick pick. Salt, Miller puts it to the toe. It's going to race away, and it's just beyond Hayward. But a nice option, and putting Haileybury under plenty of pressure now from this maul that they'll likely go to in order to set a platform to exit, you'd expect.
Yeah, tough position now for the boys, but I back them to set a good clear exit and then follow it up.
One more.
Plenty on that kick, and it's just too quick for Hayward.
Let's go
who
then,
had the run on Charlie Wedge. Tough line out for the captain, George Brandt, but he's nailed his throw to find Gillam at the back, and indeed the maul is set, and this is looking like a good platform to exit for Haileybury.
That's fine, he's on the ball carrier.
Brandt still going.
Okay, roll now, tackler.
Gets to ground, and Oundle have to roll away. So now the box kick can come. Indeed, it's all the way back to Will Grace.
Boys, hold, please.
Got to keep it in field, and
you.
indeed he does. Great kick into the wind here. Here's Lynch. Returns fire.
Thank you.
Davis. Grace. Little hitch kick. Looks to get on the outside of Lynch. Grace gets away from another. Nice pass out wide. Sofalua finds Ansel. Brought down on the 10. Brandt with a good line. Zang all over it for Oundle. Good clear out. Slow ball for Grace. Working the half spaces here, and Wedge on the edge. Gets the offload back on the inside, knocked back by Oundle, who had possession on halfway. Good defence.
No, 5, away.
And now Haileybury once again asked to defend.
Another good shot from Will there.
Anam. Chan with a strong carry beyond the gain line. Spencer in support. Salt. Miller. Hayward comes off his wing looking for work. Onto that far side. Anam almost caught at first receiver. Hint of a high tackle from Johnston. But a great counter drive. Salt has to play quickly away. Miller. Miller bursts through the first contact and finds an offload. And it's Imre in behind. It's another last-ditch tackle from Sofalua. Unbelievable defence from the diminutive fullback, but Oundle's still on here. Oundle carrying 2 upright to draw a penalty, and it's been hacked away by Haileybury.
Backwards.
Oh, it's a good chase, but Hayward's got the double fend in, and then it's another outstanding tackle, that time by the centre head right. Well, Oundle are asking for high tackles here, but they're taking it so upright.
Never over the horizontal.
Well, put down safely behind the vertical, so big shot, nice step on the inside from Zhang. Goodness, Haileybury are defending with some physicality here, and it's a big turnover.
Yourself in the side.
Yeah, I think the boys just fueling each other with these big tackles, and then just leading into more and more. George Brandt, star man at the start with his carries, and then saw the boys with their shots. Massive shot coming in from number 8, George Johnson there.
Well, it's a substitute wearing number 2 who's come on and made that huge turnover. Ben, can you identify the young man for us?
Oh, I think the man is Ollie Aiken. He's had a good season, very explosive when he comes on the pitch, makes a real impact.
Ollie Aiken off the bench to make a huge turnover. Kick just hasn't found touch, but Oundle are looking to play from inside their 22, which hasn't gone too well for them so far in the game, and Hayward caught by Grace.
Timing, please.
Well, this is where Haileybury would like to spend more of the game. Still scoreless here, remarkably, in this first half. Oundle have come so close, but now the first man is Aiken again! Straight onto the field, and 2 turnovers in quick succession. Outstanding from the hooker.
Thank you.
And it's a quick tap from Elwood Harrison Hales. To the short side, Grace, Captain Brandt. Oh, it's just through the hands of the man on the wraparound. I think it's Archie Payne-Cook who's come on as well, also wearing number 10. Little snipe from Jack Ansell. Oundle steal it back. It's in the clutches of Salt. I think it's the Saints centre Miller who can claim the turnover there. Well, this is not helping us at all, gents. We've got Ollie Aiken on wearing number 2, Archie Payne-Cook wearing 10, so there's now 2 fly halves. With the wind at their back there, it hasn't gone out, but it has gone all the way back to the Haileybury try line. What can Wedge do on return? Nice ball over the top for Sofalua. Love to see Sofalua with a bit of space to run into there. It's another upright contact, and now it's a pile of white shirts driving Haileybury off the field. Toriata getting stuck in that time, and Zhang.
George, you can have the card now, okay? You can come
driving his man out of play. Haileybury are going to go back to
That's gonna be yours, please.
15.
No problem.
Lucox left the field, so Firth can come back on and play his part. Well, gents, the numbers are frustrating, but we're getting through. But it is because of that SA tour, which was a huge moment for this squad. A really nice opportunity, not just to play rugby, but also explore the country.
Hold.
Yeah, it was, you know, such good fun with all the boys. Great way to spend the summer, to be honest. George with another great carry.
And that's why there's multiple shirt numbers, because they've got the names on the back as well. Here's Aitken with a lovely carry. Aitken! Oh, he's over halfway. Zhang has to scrag tackle him down. Surely some momentum here for HAILEBURY. Brandt on the inside, but it's well read by Miller and Spencer. Still quick ball, though. Grace, little chip over the top. Finds a bit of green grass. Haywood collects and gets on the outside of Sofalua and then changes direction with great speed. Ogunwonyi, ball on the inside to keep the attack alive. It's Crown up to halfway. Still scoreless, can you believe it? Here's Spencer as possession changes hands again.
No clear release of it.
Harrison Hale's close to turning it over, but it's Miller at first receiver. We know he likes to run, but he's been wrapped up by Grace. Papanos, a little quieter than his centre partner so far. The ball came out quickly there. Oundle under loads of pressure here. HAILEBURY go flying in again.
Work hard, let's get on.
Great physicality. Johnston looking to get over it.
Off feet.
Off feet is the call, so he does well to roll out the way. Surely Oundle have to clear their lines here. Driven back again.
Obviously we're inside now, okay?
And now HAILEBURY will look to put pressure on the box kick. So unable to find a platform. Good chop tackle. Aitken again, this time loses footing, and it's going to be cleared away beyond the substitutes box.
Roll back the ears.
Good take by Michael Owen on the touchline.
Yeah, you never lose it. Great pressure from the boys coming in there. I think, you know, forcing probably not quite the clearance Oundle were looking for, and hopefully good platform to now go and attack.
Jim Lucock returns. Aitken has done his part for now.
And what a part he's done, I must say.
2 turnovers, fishing for a third. Great shots and a strong carry up to halfway. But it's the defensive set there that's driven them back. Firth takes the line out on the 5-metre mark. And here's Lucock. Chop tackle by Chen.
Away 6, away.
To the short side again, here's Johnston. Skips out Firth for Brandt, the captain, who breaks through the first couple of tackles, as he so often does. Ansell. Hard line from Lucock, but it's been ripped by Oundle.
Okay, that's enough.
And here goes Spencer. Again, Oundle are beyond the gain line, and they do have a bit of momentum here. Crown with a strong carry. Johnson gets back to bring him down. HAILEBURY over the ball.
No lift, back foot.
No lift is the call. Sam Small denied that time. Now Johnson wants to go for it. Annam on the roll, but referee lets play on. Here's Chen. Big double tackle on the front rower.
Okay, ball's available. Let it come.
We've played all the rugby in this middle third. Neither side can really stamp their authority on the last 10 minutes or so. It's going to take something special to open up this game. Slow ball again. Amos. Toriati.
All right. Okay, release red. Stay, please.
What a period of play this has been as well.
Yeah, a lot of phases coming. Hopefully someone can inject. Big tackle now.
HAILEBURY at the moment are happy just to keep Oundle under pressure in this midfield, holding firm. Salt picks out Crown. It's a nice carry from the prop, but only inches over the gain line here. It's slow ball again for Oundle. What can they create from a standing start? Amos might just inject that bit of magic. HAILEBURY with a counter drive.
No, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough.
Ford puts an end to it, so it's going to be
first man
stolen away. The ball was out. And now it's away down the right for Sofalua, who chips it ahead. Sofalua's going to get there first. But it's just shepherded into touch. I think it's Agro on the first side. He's just come onto the field. Who's just about kept it away from Sofalua. Well, another moment here where time just seemed to stop out on field. I don't think Payne Cook could believe his luck. But this is a nice little jab through by Sofalua. Aggro there to cover, but goodness, what a period of play that was.
Yeah, good position now for the boys. Unfortunately, well, great option from Sam to start with. Unfortunately, not quite coming off. You'd expect him to, you know, score that.
Well, this is the most pressured line out of the game so far on your own 5 metre. Pinpoint from Campbell, but it's a fine steal from Gillam, and HAILEBURY now have to take this chance. They're into the 22 for the first time, I believe, in this last 15 minutes or so. Payne Cook, oh, it's going to be a run-in for Sofalua. 35 minutes of stalemate, but HAILEBURY make it look oh so simple in the end. And right on half-time, they have finally broken the deficit. OUNDLE will be kicking themselves here.
That's time.
And that is time at the end. Let's have a look. It was very simple hands in the end. The injection of pace here, I believe, from Payne Cook. Drew in that last defender, and they had 2 over in the end. Big swan dive from Sam Sofalua.
Yeah, that's a great pass from Archie there. He's really put the ball where it is in space, and you know, Sam's just finished off. Walk-in try, easy as that.
OUNDLE have been all over the host in this game. They've had chance after chance in the 22, but they have not been able to make it count. And then an almighty period of the game in that middle 10, where the game went hand in hand again, but Sam Sofalua has scored. And it's been nudged over as well for the full 7 off the post by the man with kick duties, Blake Milne. Smiles on the faces of Sofalua and company at half-time. OUNDLE, who did so much right in that first half, have got to find a way to pick the lock here against HAILEBURY. It's just 7-0 at half-time. We'll be back in just a few moments to talk through that first half. Well, a bit of behind-the-scenes action here. We're up on the gantry with Tommy and Ben, and we're going to have a little chat about that first half. Bit of behind-the-scenes stuff for you here, right in front of the beautiful conditions here at HAILEBURY. What a first half of rugby. One for the purists. Plenty of action in that middle third of the field. What's it going to take for either one of these sides to really unlock the game?
Yeah, I think vital for the at the end there for the boys, you know, unlocking those first points of the game. Great nudge by Blake to add the extras. 80% off the tee this season. Some pretty exciting stats for him. But I think to unlock the game now, I think playing with the wind behind us, I think the boys will look, you know, to get it in OUNDLE's half, or just, yeah, get it in OUNDLE's half and then exploit.
We've got our screen here as well, Ben, so we're just going to have a quick look at the try that was excellently well converted. It came so suddenly. A great line-out steal from Gillam, the head boy, and then just soft hands. Payne Cook off the bench with the assist. Sofalua with the finish, Ben. They made it look very easy after a half of few chances.
Yeah, you know, Ruben's played great this season. He's been very reliable. I trust him to win these line-outs, and I hope he can do this in the second half. I think we're going to have the wind behind us. That's going to be helpful. When we're playing within our 22, we just get rid of it. We keep playing attack. No need to defend in our 22. Let's keep it easy.
Well, we will soon be back for the second half here in our first of 2 games in this double header. The hockey against Oundle to come a little bit later on, but at the moment it's the host in front, but only slightly as the wind continues to blow a gale here in Hertfordshire.
I had a chat with them about speeding their lineup, but then we've had a couple that are your ball and you've slowed it down. So again, just think about your lineup speeds, line-out setup speed as well. Thank you.
There goes the whistle from Jacob Ford, and it's a kick-off, and it's Salt to take it, and it's really wide on that far side. It's hung up in the wind, which is blowing right to left across the pitch with a slight angle in Haileybury's favour. It's completely swiveled from where it was at the start of the first half, and it's certainly picked up a few knots too, as that kick shows. One bounce and off the field. First line out in testing conditions for Brandt.
Hold. Good.
No lift this time, and it wasn't needed. It fell kindly for Gillam, who drives straight into contact.
Release.
Well, we're hoping for a few more line breaks from Haileybury in this second half, but going to the boot is the smart option for Grace, and my, doesn't it fly. Oh, just knocked on by Hayward. That was such a difficult kick. It was practically on his toes as it swung in the air. There must have been some movement because the wind is blowing, as you can see by the leaves on the field. They weren't there before kickoff.
About using the wind to our advantage. When we're in our 22, let's just get rid of it. And look at the attacking position we're in now. It's perfect. Let's see if we can take it wide and finish off with some points.
Well, after Oundle came so close time and time again in that first half, they could be dug out of this game if Haileybury used the conditions. Lyle, the second row, just come back onto the field, now in the back row.
Okay, let's use
Davis, which Astle, sorry, has moved on into the 9 position. Held up here by Miller, the Saints centre. It's a hard line. Amos there to make the shot this time for Oundle. Difficult ball there for Ansell. Good pressure. Spencer, what a chop tackle. Oundle defending with serious venom at the start of this second half. Sofalua intercepted. Agro comes away with it. Lifts it off the deck to Spencer as well. And then Amos, it's just through the hands there.
I've seen, don't worry, I've seen. It's all right.
Well, what a start to the second half for Oundle in defence. Great aggression, just as Haileybury had to show throughout the first half. And in the end, the interception as well to win it back. Oundle aren't going to take this line down, Tomic.
Yeah, certainly an injection of energy from Oundle there, as our boys were, you know, in that first half. So hopefully the boys can now match it again.
Well, I think Spencer, who was at number 8 while the yellow card was on, is now at scrum half. And Salt just had his head in the number 8 channel, so a bit of defensive manoeuvring for Oundle. They might need it because Sofalua has made great yards on the left-hand side again. Dumped unceremoniously by Oundle. Offload goes to ground. It's regathered excellently well. Haileybury still with momentum. Pick and go from Brandt to steal a few extra yards. Ansell started on the wing.
Release tackler.
Lukoc. Good counter drive, but dug out excellently well by Ansell, and a hard line through the midfield might open up some space. Grace has moved into the centres. Oh, Spencer comes away with it after it's just knocked on a touch there.
This player is always dropping.
Salt. Good delay on the pass.
Okay, advantage over.
Another strong carry. No more advantage for Oundle. They're playing into the wind here. They've got nowhere to go really unless they can bust through Haileybury here. It's a big double shot. That man again, Harrison Hales.
Yeah, not quite sticking for the boys in attack, unfortunately. Big defensive set now, though.
Got to keep Oundle contained. Johnson's all over that ball. It's a good clear out in the end. Still, they persist down the short side. That's an excellent carry by Karpanos. Spencer, good step. Brave defence again from HAILEBURY. Anam, the captain, has to get into the breakdown.
Okay, enough now, George. Thank you. Off feet.
And Brand just can't keep a hold. Spencer at first receiver, met behind the gain line by Harrison Hales.
No, off feet.
Yeah, I think it's really important to mention how well Elwood's been defending.
But what an offload! And now they're in behind here, Oundle. There's the big fend. Thing from OG on at the start of this second half. And Oundle now have the chance, have the momentum. Can they get back into the game? Nice little delay for Toriati. Aggro is as wide as he can be on this left-hand side, but to the short side they persist. It's another hard line. Oh, snipe down the blind side, looking to catch HAILEBURY out. Dragged towards touch, but the ball's still in play. Oundle inches away. Rolling through the contact, still laying it back. It's Salt in control, leaves it for the forwards instead. Another dart to the line.
Same again, behind the line.
Chen kept out.
Okay, 3,
Spencer! Try given!
He's made one movement and you've all driven him across. Try
Just about gets away from Brandt. The line break from the new man OG has set up the score for another first half substitute in Spencer. And Oundle have a chance to equalise.
So if your ball
Well, the game almost back level now.
Like this, and a tackle
Good set of play from Oundle, unfortunately. But the boys now need to inject something, have a quick huddle, and then go back at it.
Well, Oundle have learnt from their mistakes in the first half. They didn't rush things here, they were patient. Salt wanted to go quick, but the forwards took control on that occasion, I believe. And in the end, it is Spencer who goes over on for the injured Northampton Saints number 8, Nath. So, fantastic substitution, Spencer, with big boots to fill, but he scored a great try. And now this is a kick I certainly wouldn't want to attempt, right into the swirling wind. Needs a man to hold it down. It certainly has the legs. Oh, it's just hooked up in the wind and wide of the right hand upright. So HAILEBURY stay in front by 2. Well, we spoke at half-time about a moment of magic to unlock this game, and it came through the midfield with a lovely offload. HAILEBURY have to respond in kind, Tommy.
Yeah, boys look a bit bruised and battered, I must say, but knowing the boys, they'll go straight back at it and give Oundle a run for their money, I can tell you that much.
Right on the line. Brand has got a hand under there, but not enough. Good spot from the referee Ford. There's a teasing kick, swirling in the wind, but a fine take from Miller. And off go, oh, it's Karpanos who took the kick off, and Miller with the carry instead. But the offload's gone loose. First man there is wearing white, so Oundle can break again. Desperate to find an offload there, Karpanos. Good carry for the Northampton Saint. Another show and go from Miller. Miller slips through, flicks it through the cat flap. It's Toriati in support. Quick ball here for Amos. And back against the grain comes Hayward, fast feet from the winger. Well met in the end by HAILEBURY, managed to slow things down, but we're back inside the 22. Short side again. Big carry from OG. Good line speed from HAILEBURY, offload for Spencer. Over the gain line again. Miller goes himself. Brandt keeps a hold of him. Payne Cook gets stuck in there. Little show and go from Karpanos. Good clear out from Zhang, a crucial one. Back to the short side. What a carry by Spencer again. Oh, it's a turnover in a crucial area. What a moment for Haileybury, under serious pressure at the start of the second half. And with the wind at their backs, they'll clear their lines. But Tommy, that was clutch.
Yeah, great work from the boys there in the end. Oundle using their big ball carriers really well, but the boys able to respond, which is great to see.
And they will have the line out as well. What a time to get a turnover there. A couple more phases and you feel Oundle would have been over. Carry again from Spencer, really getting through the yards, but quick reactions. I think it might be Blake Milne who's nicked it away there.
Sam Small,
oh, Sam Small indeed. The second row gets stuck in. What a moment for him. Well, the wind has dropped for a moment, so they've got to get this line out going. Oh, it's just a touch overthrown, and it's back with the substitute, Echezarreta. Another little show and go. Good work, Echezarreta coming round the corner. Oh, stepping on the inside. Surely this is it for Oundle. Karpanos! Delight from the Oundle bench. Karpanos cutting back inside. And all of a sudden, he had the freedom of the Haileybury turf.
Yeah, Oundle knocking on the door. Good try from them. The boys really need to regroup here and, you know, regather some thoughts and then go straight back at it.
Echezarreta on as a substitute. Look how hard he worked there from the back of the line out, coming around the corner, and then the dummy just did Sofalua, who's so often been the man to scramble back and save Haileybury. Oundle take the lead for the first time in the contest, and simple enough for Miller to knock it over. His first kick of the day.
Yeah, the boys have been down a lot this season, so obviously still backing them to get back at it and win this match.
Well, in the end, the Haileybury lead lasted only 3 or 4 minutes in total. Suddenly the game's come alive. This is what the contest needed. Karpanos scores. The Northampton Saints winger moved into the centres before kickoff. Replaced the skipper Anam, who moved to first receiver, fly half. Here comes the kick. And there's plenty of distance on that one. Anam. Good acceleration away from Anam. And nice footwork. And Anam with the line break. Oh, still going. What a run by the captain. Still going, Anam. Someone's got to put him down. Nice offload. Here's Chen. Good clear out as well from Lyle. Spencer caught behind the gain line, but he gets away for the first tackler in Grace. Now slow ball, but Anam's got them firing here, and it's Miller straight to the defensive line again. He runs it right up in the face. Anam. Penalty advantage for offside. Bit of a coach killer for Haileybury, that one, Tommy, because it's in such a important area of the field. They've just let Oundle in.
Yeah, Oundle keep knocking on the door, but the boys unfortunately not really able to respond how they would have wanted to this time. But, you know, they'll get back at it. I know they will.
What a take off the kickoff by the fly half, Anam. Managed to pick out the touchline as well. What a moment in the game this could be for Oundle to really compound this pressure. Over they go for the line out. Not a lot of urgency about their play at the moment, both sides, after such a frantic start to the second half.
Let's go, please.
Well, no guesses for who's picked out the line out. Toriati again. Spencer juggles, keeps a hold. Here's the try scorer, Karpanos, over the 22. Oh, beautifully floated pass, and now there's space. Out wide there for,
I got you.
I think it was Agro who made good yards. May have been Ogunwumbi, yeah, but it's still Oundle in possession, a dangerous area. That's all that matters here. Chen still rolling.
Release, Red, release.
Another pick and go. Surely this time, Oundle have a third. It's the substitute, Kapadia,
We were just playing advantage of high tackle.
who scores. And the game has gone away from Haileybury in the blink of an eye here.
Yeah, Oundle using their big ball carriers again. The boys have got to find something else now because that's not quite working, but of course they will.
Oh, goodness me, the game has turned on its head. With the wind at their backs, Haileybury just haven't been able to use it. They haven't been able to pen in Oundle as they did so well for the first start of this, the very first start of the second half. Good carry by Chen. He drew a penalty advantage there as well, that the new man, Kapadia, wanted to drive over. Good support from Salt here to keep the ball on the tee. Here's Miller. Just about clears the outstretched arms of the Haileybury defender. Kapadia with his first action of the second half, really, to score for Oundle. Well, Ben, what have they got to do differently here, Haileybury, in order to get back into the game?
What I think is we bring on Oliver Aiken. We need some more we need some more speed, we need some more turnovers. We need something to really inject this and bring the motivation to the boys. And I can see him sitting here, and he looks like he's pumped and ready to go.
For now, though, it's going to be another kickoff from Grace, as the option surely has to be to just pen in Oundle here. Haileybury have to put plenty of yards on this kick with the wind at their back. Up to the 22. Well taken off the kickoff, but it's a fiery shot. And is that what Haileybury need to light up the second half here? Spencer. Great line. Spencer, looking to get the offload again, but it's just gone backwards. Nice footwork again. These two Northampton Saints centres are starting to turn the game around. That time it was Lynch with a fine carry, though, from fullback. Oh, brave carry again from Toriati. Anam. Chen, good acceleration from the loose head. Johnson's there. Surely Haileybury's ball this time. And Johnson's come away with it. George Johnson, the vice-captain, with a big turnover.
I'll take care.
Frith. What a carry. And he's pulled in plenty of Oundle players there, so there must be space somewhere out wide. Good delay on the pass. It's the man you want with a bit of space. Sofalua, still going, Sofalua. There's a real contest in there, but finally the ball has come Haileybury's way, playing the 9. It's going to be a penalty. Well, they're not going to mess around here. Quick tap, and were they back 10? It might not matter here. What a carry by Ansel. Oh, and he's gone the full way himself.
4.
And it's a yellow card as well for Toriati, who was not back 10, but Jack Ansel didn't need them to be back 10. He could just weave his way through. What a run again from Sofalua. What a game he's had. If Haileybury are going to turn this around, he'll be key. And then the scrum half, well, quick thinking. Started out on the wing, but has moved to 9. And, well, he had to let go, really, Toriati, because he'd already given the penalty away. I mean, one could suggest that he should have just taken his medicine and brought down the scrum half. But far too respectful of the referee, and it's opened the door for Haileybury.
Yeah, I think that's the shift in momentum we needed. A yellow card and a try, and let's see if they can get this.
Blake Milne from the 22. Oh, the wind just isn't going to help him out enough there. But I think it did just swirl around. Oh, goodness.
Never in doubt that. What a response from the boys. Just what you wanted to see, and now hopefully they can go again.
Quick thinking by Jack Ansel. And with the wind howling in their faces, Oundle are asked to go and work their way up the field again.
Whenever you're ready, please.
Just about got it down. And it's Salt, the scrum half for Oundle, who will get the kick off here. It's a swirling spiral, and it's bounced unkindly for Johnston, always backwards, but who's going to come away with it? I think it's Haywood, so Oundle have a chance to respond. Tips on the inside.
Off V8, away!
Oh, Johnston so close to another turnover, but Oundle still have it. Miller through his fingers, so it ends up in the centres with Anam, who has to take contact. Pick and go.
Okay, got advantage.
Haileybury go for the strip, but a high tackle is the call. Anam.
Advantage.
OG. Oh, nice footwork from Spencer.
Okay.
Goodness me, the wind is absolutely ripping through the turf here at Haileybury, but it's not bothering Oundle at the moment. Chen with a good carry, still penalty advantage. Anam in control at fly half. This time he goes himself. And it's just slowed down by Salt. Echezarreta.
Yeah.
Spencer. Another tackle that could be considered high there. Imre stripped. So in the end it will be a penalty. Well, Oundle are down to 14 here.
In those phases, okay, we had 2 high tackles against number 6, okay, and then a tackler in this one here. 6 already had that high tackle in the last penalty. Okay, you're a team warning now, okay? The next one we may have to escalate. Have a word, please, okay?
Next penalty may well be a card as well in this position. Well, Haileybury have got some work to do here. Just as they get back in the contest, they can't afford to go further behind.
Yeah, just need to get a bit lower in contact with the boys, but apart from that, you know, good effort. Not quite what we would have wanted off the kickoff, but hopefully we can show just what we're about now.
15.
Well, slight delay because there is a player down at the moment. It's Chen of Oundle, but he's back to his feet.
Are you happy, yeah?
Still, I think his game may be over, and Crown is going to come back onto the field. Good performance from Chen.
Changing there, yeah?
Bright little carrier at loose head, scrummed well as well. But his game is over.
Oh, you got the option. So your first one was on the 15, second one was just here in front, yeah?
2 penalties to choose from in about the same spot.
Change, yeah? High tackle.
I think the option is going to be to take the points. Well, an interesting one for Miller. He's kicked very well in this second half. As close as you can get, really, for a kick here. And this time he makes no mistake. And Oundle have 2 more on the board. And suddenly, Haileybury are 2 tries out of the contest.
You've got 15 left, all right. Yeah, 1-5.
So 22-14. That's a clever move from Oundle, because now you're asking Haileybury to convert a try in these conditions and then score another.
Yeah, I think a good option pick there from Oundle, unfortunately. But hopefully we can stick one up, and I back George Johnson to get under it.
Grace hangs it up. Up gets Gillam, who taps it back, and the 2 second rows linking up. Sam Small into contact. Good work from Haileybury. Straight through the breakdown goes Harrison Hales with Brant in support. Johnson, nice tip pass, but it's just overrun in the support there, and it's knocked on.
Scrum, white ball.
Just too eager once the ball was won back there.
Yeah, and just not quite clicking there, but more what we want to see from the boys.
On comes Akins. You get your wish here, Ben.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do. You know, first half was great, and let's see if he can inject it.
Give about 15 left. 9.
Scrum as well, so he's right into the action here. This is where Haileybury want to keep Oundle. On their 22.
I'll go to your captain if that's okay.
Sharp words from Jacob Ford. Good to see he's keeping the troops in line. Big scrum in the game here, though.
Crouch!
Can be Salt to feed it. Another player has had a top game, the scrum half. Difficult conditions for a creative player. Free kick for Oundle. And a quick tap as well. Aman, whoa, what a carry! Almost slipping through again, Anam, still going.
There we go, Oliver Aiken getting involved nice and early.
What a pick though, and Salt. Someone's got to chop him down here, because Salt's accelerating away. What pace from the scrum half. For the first time he gets his legs pumping. Ed Wright looks to slow the ball down. Spencer. Nowhere to go for Karpanos, but he still manages to steal a few extra metres. What a break from Salt, who's right back to work at scrum half. Crown! Oh, he's been lined up by Harrison Hales, but he wears the contact well. Sneaking through goes Miller. Miller, show and go. He's going to go the length. Oh, he gives the pass. And it's the Saint centres again. This time Karpanos gets his second.
Breathe. Breathe, George. The right time, the right time.
Well, it's a move we've seen often there. Salt with a dummy. Miller with the quick pick, straight through the breakdown instead. I don't think Salt knew anything about that. I think it was stolen from underneath him by Miller,
Yeah, on me,
who
please.
unselfishly sets up Karpanos.
Yeah, a blink of an eye and he was gone, unfortunately. I don't quite know how that's happened, but...
Well, let's have a look close up here. It was a great double shot. Oh, he's gone straight through. In a game of such high intensity, such high pace, moments of concentration like that are crucial, and a lapse can lead to a try like this.
No kick.
Miller off target, but I'm not sure he'll mind. Now will go 27-14 to the good. It's a 3-try game. Here it is again, straight through, and he could have gone here, but having seen how well Sofalua has covered so far, put Karpanos in for a second score. It's not going HAILEBURY's way in the second half. He had the right idea, but the likes of Anam for OUNDLE just managing to break their way through, and that relieves too much pressure on OUNDLE, Tommy.
Yeah, sometimes you got to give respect where respect's due, and they are playing out of their socks this second half, OUNDLE. But I'm sure the boys will respond.
Certainly a better second half than the first, which was a real stalemate. Miller. Brought down by Johnson.
Take him back.
Chop tackle. Brant's over it.
Away, tackler, away!
Oh, he's been denied the ball, as the tackler just had to roll away quicker there. Anam. Wrapped up at the moment by Christofis. Crown only has eyes for one direction. It's been ripped, and here's Brandt. Oh, the dummy from the hooker. Has he got the pace? Spencer gets back to smother him. Wedge with the pick and go, and the penalty's been drawn.
Pause. Go, please.
There's a player down, so no penalty advantage. But I think we might be seeing more here. I think Spencer's going to see yellow.
Yeah, in a crucial position that and just slowing down the ball, so I would expect the card to come out.
This man's from an offside position to play the 9, and has killed an attacking line break, so he's going to go to the bin.
Good call, Tommy. Exactly as the referee saw it too. Spencer, try scorer, an outstanding substitute so far, has seen yellow.
Let's hope that the boys can use the one-man up advantage now.
Two incredibly experienced coaches.
I'll let George
having a discussion in the sideline in front of us here. See the two getting on.
19, offside.
But the penalty is the end result. What is the option here, do you think? Johnson looks like he wants to have a stab at it.
As I think he should. Great leg drive so far in the game from George.
Vice captain leaves it for his skipper. Here's Brandt. And it's Aiken. Oh, he's been driven back there. Releases the call. Just went in too upright. Here's Brandt. Ball in one hand. Again, he's denied entry. Oh, on the roll. Manages to steal a few yards. Great carry by the Welsh under-18 hooker. And now they look to go wide. Oh, it's just gone through everyone in maroon.
Just not quite clicking, unfortunately. Yet another great carry from Brantos, but boys just got to raise their heads now and go again.
Well, where OUNDLE were patient, unfortunately, HAILEBURY just rushed through there.
You got your mark, yeah?
And it's going to be a line out. OUNDLE still not out of trouble. We've seen Ruben Gillum nick a few line outs already, and they are down a man here at the line out. Oh, it's just a slight overrunning of the line. It's not nearly as bad a ball as it first looked, to be fair. Free kick at the line out in the meantime. The yellow carded man for OUNDLE causing chaos. So Brandt with a quick tap, and here's Johnston. This time he does have a go on the spin, held up by Imre.
Okay, tackle, release.
Tackle is the call. Away goes Christofis.
Back foot.
Now they've got to be patient. Johnson. Oh, it's been upended. It's fantastic defence from OUNDLE. Out the back they go.
Play on.
Good work to lay it back. Should be quick ball here for HAILEBURY. OUNDLE steal it.
Crocodile roll.
It's Lynch. up from fullback, who's drawn a crocodile roll out of Haileybury.
10, crocodile roll.
The boys knocking on the door again.
Yeah, marks to the 15 for me, okay. Red 10.
Yeah, the boys knocking on the door again. Unfortunately, not the result we were looking for, but
It's a good carry here. Again, the ball went to ground. Blake Milne lays it back. And unfortunately, that is a croc roll, which is now illegal. You can't wrap your arms around the defender like that and look to spin them.
Good. Now in the 5.
Better line out from Oundle. And they go to the maul. They've got a job to do still to exit. The pressure not yet relieved. There is still time for Haileybury to get into this game again. But it's a penalty advantage. It's a soft out for Oundle.
Red 2, maul collapse.
Collapsing the maul there, George Brandt, the captain. The pressure just telling, I feel, for Haileybury here.
Maul collapse.
OG back to his feet.
Number 2, maul collapse.
And not a lot of distance on the kick. Clears the gantry here. But I'm not sure Oundle will mind. They've got to run down this clock. Gillam's got to come up big here for Haileybury. A try pretty soon, and the game does get really interesting, but Campbell's been pretty sharp so far, and he's picked out Toriati. Oh, this time it's crossing, so the penalty goes Haileybury's way, and they can't mess around here, but they've got to be a little more patient perhaps than they have been. Soft hands, it was a good read by Oundle, maybe a bit of space out there. Carry from Grace. Brandt. Plenty of yards today and a few more to take Haileybury to the 22. Payne Cook, Grace, Sofalua. Caught by Crown. Campbell looking for the rip.
Okay, maul.
Maul is the call. Oundle could kill it here.
Okay, 3 away.
Stolen. Great work from Crown. And Imre's in there as well, alongside the hooker, Campbell.
Thank you. Scrum. Wide ball.
Well, it's a lot like the first half where Oundle were piling on the pressure and Haileybury just
There's your word, please.
held firm. But now it's Oundle, whose defence is solid at a time when Haileybury really need to get points on the board.
I think the real issue there was Sam was caught out. The ball wasn't in the exact place for him, and once he got it, he got ball and man. There was nowhere for him to go, and in the end, he got carried and taken away.
Set!
Big scrum here, but it's going to be clean for Oundle. And it's OG at the back of the scrum who's bumping his way through. Johnson goes hunting for it, but it's clean at the moment for Oundle. Amam, miss ball over the top. Again, Wonyi. Oh dear, whistle goes, knocked on. Wonyi, yeah, unfortunately with some fast feet, but the ball knocks on. Lifeline for Haileybury maybe here.
About 3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes, game's not over till it's over.
yeah, need points now, definitely.
The captain moves to number 8.
Let's get it sorted, let's get it sorted.
James Lockhart coming back on in the scrum. Should do a good job at securing it.
Just need clean ball here.
Exactly.
Set! Keep high, please, keep high.
Pops out for Ansell. Payne Cook. Nice miss pass over the top. And Sofalua with a few yards to run into.
No, play is dropping significantly.
Good tackle from Hayward. Brandt flashes it across for Johnston. Johnson almost away. Imre gets a hold of him.
No, still in, still in.
Christophis back to traffic, but what a try for Christophis. Anam hangs on, the Oundle captain, to the open side. Lock up. Drawing in 4 men to bring him down. Anam's down as well for Oundle in the backfield, but it's another turnover.
3, 8.
Well, it's another infringement of the ruck from Haileybury, and that's tough
First one I let it go, the
because they're so keen to get quick ball.
I know, yeah, of course, but you can't make contact with his neck, can you?
Contact with the neck.
You've got to, yeah, but you've got your arm round his neck. There's a different. I can see what you're saying.
George is
Okay, but you've gone straight
connecting
to the-
nicely earlier on there,
Because he's
captain
dropping
and vice
significantly.
captain,
Again, there's no foul
but
play.
unfortunately
Time's
again
off
knocking
for
on the
him.
door
Okay.
and not quite
3.
able to get the result.
Time is off. We're just dealing with him.
Time off. Bit of cramp for the fly half Anam. Down as a 13 before today.
It's off,
Called
yeah,
up
we're just
into
dealing
the
with
creative role, and he's had a fine game. Now this is a unbelievable defensive shift, Tommy, you have to admit, to end the game for Oundle. There's bodies all over the place in
I
white.
asked you to speed up a few times, okay? We're
Yeah, I
set.
think they
We've
have
got 30 seconds. It
matched
takes
our
too long to
defensive
perform,
shift
okay?
in the first half, unfortunately. But
To form a
not
line
long
here, yeah.
left in the game, but why not?
When he's gone.
Why don't the boys just,
Sort, okay.
you know, go and stick 3
Skipper, are
tries
we
under the
staying or are we
post?
changing, Ben?
Let's see if they can finish the game with a flurry.
Perfect, thank you, physio.
Always believe. Special things happen on
Ready?
terrace.
Neck roll.
Kick to touch. Line out
Hands
for
down.
Oundle.
Skipper, you can have the card back, okay?
Well, Oundle back to 15 as well. A reminder, they were defending
You
with
happy there,
14 men that whole time. Goodness, what an effort. You've got to
Yeah, it's okay, balls away, balls away.
appreciate the heart in that defence, something that HAILEBURY bring to every game.
George, are you
This
in? or are you
time it's
receiving?
worked against them.
Perfect. Make sure it's really clear, yeah?
Line out
Okay,
first of the game for the substitute Echezarreta.
in a
And it
5.
is Oundle who have it, and Echezarreta is at the tail. I think it's been wrapped up by HAILEBURY. In the end, it's gone to ground, so Oundle have it at the base. Salt whips it away. Miller, direct again from the centre. Zhang there in support.
Another big shot from Small there.
Got some work in the second row, in the second half especially. Knocked on.
No. It's gone with the time to bounce forward.
Now there is a chance for HAILEBURY to get a score on the board. Well, if they score straight away, and they can knock it over to make it 21-27, then we will have a very interesting last play or so.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Let's hope.
All comes down to this scrum, and there's a conversation we had between Milne and Payne Cook and Grace in the middle there. Sofalua comes back to this short side with right outside him now on the wing.
Okay, Whitehall.
Good drive from Oundle, but they've got to hold. And Brandt, pick and go. Zhang brings him down. But it's clean ball here for HAILEBURY. Payne Cook takes it to the line. Good carry up to the 22. Ansel across. Brandt on the roll, gets away. Aiken with a good carry, but there's numbers here for Oundle. And there's another turnover. A third on the bounce.
Ansgar, that is time.
And it's the skipper who gets dug in there. Anam wins it back. And that will be time. And it's a famous win for Oundle. Is this the moment to turn their season around after a couple of close defeats? This is a statement win for the away side. With the wind at their backs in the second half, HAILEBURY just were not clinical enough. And a final 10 minutes of defensive perfection from Oundle. Turnovers time and time again. Well, a second half that really lit up in the early stages, but not for HAILEBURY, unfortunately, there, who just couldn't get over the line. Tommy, what are your thoughts on a game that, well, it felt like one or two games all linked together there?
Yeah, great game to watch that. Unfortunately, the boys not quite wanting where, you know, they needed to be today. But, yeah, I mean, you know, respect's got to be given to Oundle. Came out here and put in a great shift. But I'm sure the boys will, you know, reconnect, regroup, and come back at it next week.
Now, Ben, some closing words from you as well on this game. It was some fine rugby out there at times, and a couple of key players just stepped up in the right areas for Oundle.
Yeah, I think Anam had a great game. The boys, George led well, and we gave it a good go, but it's how rugby goes, there are ups and downs, and unfortunately with the weather and everything going on, we weren't able to come out on top, and I think that's how it goes.
Well, I'm going to head pitch side, have a quick chat with some of the players before we preview our next live stream, of course, the hockey, which will get underway soon enough. But gents, thanks for joining us here at the gantry, and weathering the storm with us.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back in just a few moments on pitch side. Well, I'm here on the main field at HAILEBURY with the victorious captain, Anam. Well, Anam, a fantastic game, an interesting first half. How were the team feeling going into the break? 7 down. Not a lot went on, in all fairness.
Yeah, in the first half, we'd planned, to use the win to our strength. Didn't really work, and we weren't doing that, and we made it difficult for ourselves. So we just, at the turn of the half, we decided to just run with the ball, and the win was against us, and it worked.
Indeed, you did run with the ball. Plenty of line breaks there, especially from the two Saints centres as well as yourself. A couple of big players stepped up today. That's what we were seeing on comms, and it made the difference.
Yeah, I know Tommy and Josh, you said both Saints, they really put in a shift for us today, making yardage. And yeah, as I said, it's what we planned to do, and we used our strengths second half.
Been a mixed season so far for OUNDLE, but this is a really big win against a very talented HAILEBURY side. Sets you up well going forward for the next few weeks.
Yeah, we've had a tough beginning to the season, draw against Bedford, try losses against RUGBY and Uppingham, but we came here with the job in mind and came away with a win.
Well played. Thanks for talking to us as well. I'm going to let you join the rest of your team, and I'll substitute him out for the captain of HAILEBURY, George Brandt. Well, George, thanks for coming over and speaking to us. No worries. Appreciate you being with us. Well, a really interesting game. At that first half interval, just the one try up, having defended so well, you must have been proud of how the side performed throughout the game, regardless of the result.
Yeah, listen, we can't fault the effort of anyone. I think really proud, really proud game for us. I think we'll probably look back at that and look maybe one that got away, a few moments in that game that could have gone 50-50s either way. But yeah, as you said, we really can't fault the effort from the boys, and that's one thing we always bring to every game.
The defence on show from both sides was pretty outstanding. At HAILEBURY in the first half, OUNDLE in the second. It must have felt at times like there was no way to break through for either team.
Yeah, no, pretty good defence today. I've got to give credit to Emilio and Elwood. I think they probably got through about 15 tackles each and proper hits as well. But overall, yeah, definitely one that got away. I think we defended well in periods and times start the second half. Defence was probably a bit loose, which might have cost us a bit, and they scored twice, didn't they? They went straight through the middle of us, which you never really want. But yeah.
Well, already quickly onto the learns, which is a sign of a good team, and it has been a good season. There's still so much to play, of course, but what's next here on the double-header is the hockey across the way behind the main building here. The lad's going to get round for that next game against OUNDLE.
Yeah, definitely a big game for the girls. They're in really good form at the moment, and they're a class outfit, so hopefully we'll get the win with that hockey.
George, thanks for speaking to us, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, because there is still so much to come here at HAILEBURY. It's another live stream, so you can cut out there and head still on our YouTube channel to the secondary link, which will be the one after this one. It will go live just before kickoff, which is due at 3:30. Well, thanks for joining us here. Well, I'm very lucky at all because I was told before kickoff that we wouldn't be able to grab Michael Owen. But Michael, thank you so much. Just at the nick of time, Richard's spun his magic and you've managed to join us. Well, it's been a really good season for Haileybury so far, and that performance, a lot of positives to take after a really tough game.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Fair play to OUNDLE. They were brilliant. Obviously, we got up at half-time, played against the wind and been under a bit of pressure, so we were feeling quite good. But then fair play to OUNDLE, they came out, kept hold of the ball and caused us problems, so full credit to them. They were very deserving of the win.
There's still so much to come this season. There's been some great results so far, especially that huge win that we've been talking about against Berkhamsted. But well, you know, what are the goals for this side going forward? Because what they do seem is a really tight-knit group of lads.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah, they're like real privilege to work with, and they just keep going and going. And that's why we've like hung in games and managed to win tight ones. I think we got a curse at home at the minute. We just like very similar sort of things, like having like bad spells and going against us. So we need to. Yeah, I don't know, get some holy water or something on the pitch or something like that, but yeah, we'll see.
I'm glad I got a chance to speak to you about George Brandt, because he did just speak so excellently and so eloquently to us, and he really led from the front today. He's a fine player, a Welsh under-18 international, and that must be great to see going through here. He's a top lad. Yeah,
George is not a Welsh under-18 international yet. He's not. He's like, that's like just a fact check it. He's like, he's been invited to go to a camp tomorrow, which is hugely exciting for him, and he's one of the hardest working players you could work with, and he's a great captain, so he's he's fully deserving of the accolades that come his way. And yeah, we just like boys were, like I say today, we just didn't quite come up a little bit short, but we'll keep soldiering on.
Just to note that the captain wrote the notes himself in the build-up for this fixture, so that's good to hear. But thanks so much for speaking to us, Michael. Really appreciate it. And now we have the chance to preview our next bit of action, which is the hockey, which is due to kick off at 3:30. It's another block fixture against OUNDLE. 11 of them have been played across the day here in the girls' hockey, with, just like here in the men's competition, the final one, the first team game, the showpiece here for the doubleheader. You can find that link on the Next Gen Live YouTube channel. With this stream, we'll be closing, and we will start with the next one very shortly. Thanks for joining us. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back for the hockey in a few moments' time.